Hi, good evening. Welcome to Trendy Treasures. My name is Tammy. Glad to have you on this Saturday evening. I'm going to do a tutorial on making a Dollar Tree Halloween wreath. I will show you the supplies. I'm going to do this in little like two parts. I'm going to start and stop. That's why I decided to do a tutorial instead of going live, because it's a lot of work to put this together. And so I want to show you the supplies and what I'm going to use, and then I'll cut some of the mesh and let you see what I'm using and what I need from the Dollar Tree. Okay, I have the wire frame from the Dollar Tree. I have an orange placemat that I will use at the end of the project that I will put on the back of my frame. I'm using pipe cleaners. We will cut those in half. I'm using the purple and the black tubing, the 8mm tubing. All of this was purchased at the Dollar Tree, even the black pipe cleaners. I'm using these particular two ribbons, the skull with the spider webs, and then just the purple and black striped. And then I'm using the three meshes, purple, orange, and black. Now, when I'm through with this, I'll have used 3 of each color, so that's 9. So you would want to buy 3 of each color, and depending on your ribbons, how long you cut them, you would need 2, unless you cut them just the 10 inches, what I did, and hopefully I won't need any more, but I do have a backup if we need them. So these are all the supplies that you would need. I also got this skull from the Dollar Tree. I drilled a hole in the back and put pipe cleaners, and then I glued a little spider that they have at the Dollar Tree. And then what I'm doing is I'm making bundles. I'm making bundles with ribbon in them and the tubing, and I'm making just the bundles with just the 3 color of mesh, and I'm going to show you how I do that so you'll know. But this is what I've started so far to give you a little idea. This is what we're looking at so far. Let me get up here so I can kind of show you where we're at. But that's what we're looking at so far. And then in the center is going to go our skull when we're through. So that's what it is. Now I'm using the 3 colors, and I'm going to alternate using just a bundle without a ribbon, and then I'm going to use a bundle with the purple ribbon, then I'm going to use a bundle without the ribbon, and then I'm going to use a bundle with the skull when we get them worked up. But right now this is all I have going. So let me show you what I've done. We'll get to that in a moment. I've cut these all at 10 inches. This is 6-inch deco mesh at the Dollar Tree. I've cut them in 10-inch strips. So all the deco mesh is 10-inch strips. I'm not trying to follow a pattern in color like everyone black, purple, and orange. I just grab and try to variegate it as much as I can. Now, I've never made a bow with my Bodabra, but you can buy these and use your 40% coupon off at Michael's and or Michael's and or Hobby Lobby, and I use it to hold all my work. So I always pull from the top right and the bottom left, and it kind of makes it go like this when you lay it down. Then I come in the middle and I proceed to squeeze it together, and I slide it down in my Bodabra. Then I grab the next color. I'm going to pull from the right, my right hand, the top corner, my left hand, the bottom corner. And you don't pull tight because it'll rip it, but then it'll just lay it here enough, and then you gather it in the middle. Kind of makes like a bow tie. Then I slide that in there. So the next color would be orange. So I'm going to grab the orange, pull it down. If you pull it that way, then it always has the same pattern, because if you pull it this way, then your ribbon goes a different way. So that's why I do it the way I'm doing it and showing you it. I pull it like that, push it down in the middle, then walk it together and makes a bow tie, and I put it like that. So now let's try the next ribbon. So I'm going to use the skull, and I want to put it in the middle. So I'm going to gather it in the middle, and I'm going to put it in there as well. And then I'm using the two colors. When I use a ribbon, I'm using two colors, the black and the purple tubing. So I'm also going to add that into my bundle. So here I've got the two tubing. I'm going to pull up my bundle from my Bodabra. I'm going to stick my tubing right on top there. I'm going to take half a pipe cleaner, put it around the middle, grab it in the back to where it's even on both sides. The pipe cleaner is even. And then I'm going to give it two good little twists like that. And there we have another bundle. Can you see that? Excellent. So now we have one of each color. So I'm going to keep on doing that and show you a few more so you kind of know where we're at. This time I'm going to use purple on the bottom. So I'm going to grab it at the top corner, I'm going to grab it at the bottom, kind of walk it out till it gets there, and then you just gather it up and it makes a bow tie. Put it in your Bodabra, or you can hold it if you're good that way and you can hold it, then that's perfect. And you grab the other like that at the top corner and the bottom corner, walk it together, it makes the bow tie. Now Dollar Tree is going to have lots and lots of fraying. Just snip it off, don't cut it. Grab the top right corner and the bottom one. Going to come together like that, and then we're going to walk in the center to where we have our bow tie. I'm going to make a few of my ribbons because I have a lot of the ones without ribbons already made, so I kind of want to catch up a little bit and get some of those made. So I'm going to put that in there, and I'll work until I have all my mesh that I've cut already. You know, I love the Dollar Tree. You can use the ribbon if you need to, you know, for fun things, and you can use their signs, and you can use all their little things that they have. But truly, after making this one, I really believe that you can go to Hobby Lobby. They have their mesh. If you're just starting out and don't have everything, they have their mesh, their deco mesh, the 10-inch deco mesh on sale every other week for 50% off. You would might not use the 3 different colors, but you could get 2 of them for $10, and you would not have to do all this cutting, all the fraying, and you wouldn't use as many because I'm going to be using 9 of these rolls, so that's $9. So you've almost made the 2 rolls that you would get at Hobby Lobby. So I'm not saying that I'm promoting one or the other. I'm just saying, though, if I were to do it and not showing you, I would make some changes that way, because this is cute, and although it's inexpensive, but when you buy so much to fill up your wireframe, you've really spent as much as and more than what you would have gone and done. But it'll be really cute. The ribbon is cute. They have a lot of fun ribbons that you can use when you can't afford to buy a $10 ribbon or whatever, so that works out good. It's just the mesh is a little more time consuming, and so that's what I wanted to tell you. All right, we've got the orange and black. Now I'm going to use purple. It folds up, so pull it the way that it folds open. Grab the right corner with upper right and the bottom left with your other hand. It kind of comes together like that already. So what you want to do is just start gathering it up the middle and making your bow tie. Now I just did the purple one. We'll do a skull one, and I'll take that up the middle, put that in there, just kind of feeding everything into my Bodabra. And then I need a purple and black tubing, 8mm tubing, and this is fabulous tubing to go on and get at the Dollar Tree. There's nothing wrong with that, and the ribbon works out fun, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on ribbon. However, I would just suggest the mesh. Unless you want to spend that and you want to work it a lot, I would get the mesh already from Hobby Lobby and just put the rest of it together from the Dollar Tree. But this is the Dollar Tree Halloween wreath that I'm making for you. Okay, so now we've got and you can fluff all these out. The less you work this mesh, the better off. So I would suggest that you just don't mess with it much. So we're going to keep on working these up until I have to cut some more, and then I'll show you, and then I'll stop the video and move on forward and show you how to do the rest. We've got purple. Let's do black. And like I say, when you see the frayings, cut when you get them and work it out that way. And I've got some fraying right here, so I'm going to snip it off as we go. Don't pull it. Remember, don't ever pull any mesh from anywhere. Don't pull it. Always snip it. So right upper corner, left bottom corner. Pull it out. You don't pull it tight, but it gives you this little pattern, and then you just take it and walk it up, and it makes your bow tie. I'm going to put it in there. Now, we used the skull last time. I'm going to come and use the purple one this time. I'm going to get my mesh, or my tubing, sorry, and I'm going to work that up. I'm almost out of everything. Now, the tubing I use is 8mm, and I cut them at 18 inches. So 18 inches is what I've used. I used 10-inch. I cut the ribbon all in 10-inch, and I'll show you in a minute what I did on the dovetail, how we dovetail. I always try to dovetail the ends. So here's another little bundle. Aren't they cute? But when you have it, you fold the ribbon in half. See where it's still all together and it's not open? Where it's all together like that, then at an angle, you would match the two ends up, and then you would cut at the fold where it has the together and go at an angle and cut up. Then you would see the opening here, you would fold it at the fold, or at the material where it's in half still, you would cut up at an angle, and that's called a dovetail. So that's what we did. I've only got one more, so we're going to make one more, and then we're going to stop. We'll do orange on the bottom. I don't think I've done that one for a while. And I have no rhyme or reason of how I'm putting these together. I just try not to make the same one each time. See how it kind of makes a roll for you anyway? Just set that down, push that down, and then gather it up. And gather it up. If you didn't have a Bodabra, let's try one. I'll show you. You hold it in your finger. Then you grab your other. You're going to hold this end, and you're going to hold this end. You're going to lay it down, and then you're going to pinch it together, and it makes another, like a bow tie. And then we need black. So I'm going to pull this end and pull this end. We're going to walk that together. And now we've got our bow tie. And I said I was going to, I'll use the purple next. So we're going to make that to where we fold that in half or scrunch it up. I just usually look at the markings and I go from there. So I see that it's in the middle. That's what we want, in the middle. Oh, I see frays. We're just going to do this all while we're holding it so I can show you that we're doing it. And then we're going to take our last tubing and come up with the tubing, put that in there. And then I'm going to put it right in the middle and give it a good squeeze. Take my pipe cleaner, come back, make it where it's even on the back, and then twist it really tight. And if you just spin your material, that helps it. You don't have to worry about that. So there we go. We've got another bundle made, and I'm all out of everything. So I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to get all this on here. I'm going to wait to cut that so you can see it, but I'm going to get some more pipe cleaner, clean up my work area, and continue working on our Halloween Dollar Tree wreath. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. I've made quite a few little bundles, so I'm going to show you how to put them on your frame. Again, everything I've got is from the Dollar Tree, and I was figuring it up a minute ago, and it looks like you can have everything for your complete wreath for $16, $17, so under $20. That's a great thing. Excuse me. So what I've done is put 7 bundles in a section, and I'm just alternating it now to make sure I follow the patterns that I've made as far as the ribbons. So I've done a ribbon, that's the skull. So now I need to do a bundle that doesn't have any ribbon in. And what I'm doing is I'm placing the pipe cleaner around the 2 center pipe cleaners. So I'm opening up my pipe cleaner. I'm going to see if I can show you. I'm going to place it inside the first space and the last space. I'm going to grab my pipe cleaners. Once I get them there, I'm going to turn it over, and then I'm going to twist it on the back as tight as I can, just securing them and moving them around like that. And so you will fluff them and pull them around how you want them once you get them all onto your, once you get them on. Now you got to make sure, I think I might have already messed up. You have to make sure, and I did, sorry, this is a learning experience. You have to make sure all of them are going the same directions as the turns, otherwise you'll have them all going different directions, and I did not do that before I put this one on. So let me back it off. It's good to have mistakes so you know what to do. But we're going to untwist it, and I'm going to pull it off, and I want all my rolls or my ties to go towards me. So I had done that wrong. So I'm going to loop it around those two wires again, pull it over, lift out this prior one so you don't get it caught into what you're doing now, and then just tie it around the frame again. Alright, so we've got that now. That looks much better. They're all going in the direction. So the last ribbon was a skull. So now we've done one without a ribbon. Now we need a bundle with the purple ribbon. So here's our purple ribbon. We want the ties to go forward, so we're going to put it on this way. Again, we're going to put it in the inside section right here and this section. So the pipe cleaner, we're going to go around those two, and we're going to come in the back, slide it down, make sure you pull out the one before, your bundle before, and then give it a good twist. So this you can get and have it all prepared and ready, and then all you have to do is just put it together. Alright, so now we've done the skull, we've done a bundle without, we've done a bundle with the purple. Now we're going to do a bundle with nothing again. We want the rolls to come forward, so that one's the right way. We're going to spread open the pipe cleaner. We're going to go on the two outside spaces, turn it around, pull it tight, and then give it twist to where you run out of pipe cleaner. Just keep twisting it until you run out of pipe cleaner. And you can just move them around as you go. So we now are ready. And remember, this mesh frays. So as you go, don't pull, just snip as you go. And then you can shake your wreath out later and get all the clippings that you've clipped off. Alright, so we did one without. The last one we did was the ribbon with the purple. We're going to do the ribbon with the skull. We're going to make sure that that roll is coming towards us, which it is. We're going to spread open our pipe cleaner. We're going to go on the outside and the inside spaces. And we're going to push that all the way down. We'll pull our wire over. Make sure we've got that all pulled up to the bundle next to you so it's not all tucked in. And then we're going to twist our bundle on the back of the pipe cleaner. Remember, we only want 7 in a section. So I'm going to come back here and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 2 more. So we're going to do a bundle without. So we got our bundle. We want it to turn towards us. So we've got that going on. We're going to put that in the outer and inner. So the middle section is not going to have anything. We want to make sure our bundle isn't on top of the other bundle. So you just kind of work it apart, move it over. We're going to grab the back, grab the 2 pipe cleaners. Sorry, they keep attacking my stuff. If I didn't have my workspace all gunked up, it would be a little better, but that's okay. I'm working and showing you how to do all this at once. And it's hard to keep it all where you're not using it, because that's what you're doing, you're using it. Okay, so now we've got excuse me, bundle towards us, everything is going towards us. All right, so now we're ready. We've got purple, we've got the skull. Pull that out as we go around. Make everything pretty and get it all out how we want it. So now, let's see, count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more in here, and it happens to be the purple bundle. So I want to make sure everything is going towards me, and it is. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to stick it in the wire. I'm going to come to the back. I'm going to grab that and give it a twist. So again, we're using a 14-inch wire frame. Everything's from the Dollar Tree, so I don't need to repeat that for you. Everything's a Dollar Tree. A 14-inch wire frame. I've used the skull and the purple and black. I've used the black and the purple tubing. And then everything is, I've got 2 of the ribbon in case I run out. But I did buy 3 of each color, purple, orange, and black, of the 6-inch mesh from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so let's see if I've got this all on here. We're doing 7 in the space. So 7 times 6 is 42 bundles is what you'll need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, perfect. So now we've got 2 sections completed. Starting to come along pretty good. Alright, so now the next one we're going to do will be a plain one because we just did the purple. So I want to get this to where it's coming towards me, which is this way. We're going to go on the next section now because we've already got 7 in there. So I'm going to come in the back, work that in there. We've got 3 different colored meshes. I used black pipe cleaners, the 2 different color ribbon, and 3 different meshes. So it kind of gives it that look. So we went with that. Now we're ready for the skull bundle. We want the mesh to be rolled toward us. So we're going to go and spread this one open again. We're going to go the inside and outside. We're going to pull our bundle over, trying not to set it on top of the other one. Make sure we have a good bundle. Oh, I'm thinking of it. Please go to my link, go to my page, and look for Susie's Ultimate Mesh. I have an affiliate link with her now. Look on my homepage, and you'll find this, and go buy one of these. You will be so glad you did. Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, Craft Outlet, whatever your mesh comes from, these are fabulous. Or you can also put your ribbons on them and pull them off and cut them and measure them all while you're working as well. Fabulous. I don't know what I would do without it. I sit and think, boy, I didn't need that, but boy, did I. So feel free to get out there and look at my link, my affiliate link, and get you one. They're fabulous. They're fabulous. All right, so we did the skull, so now we need a plain one. A plain bundle. We want the rolls to come towards us. We want to push back our bundle that we just did. We want to go in the inner and outer section, and then we're going to tie this off by twisting it around and around, and we only want 7 in a section, remember. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. 3 in this one, so we still have 4 more to go. All right, so now we need to go to the purple bundle, and I don't think I'm going to have enough, but I've got it ready to get us some more. We want to do the roll towards us, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to push back the bundle we're working from. Make sure we're not, oop, I just attacked all my tubing. Thank you very much. Stay over there where you belong. It's on the floor now. Oh well. All right, so we're going to give this a twist and get that going. For those that didn't see it when I started, let me show you real quick. This is the skull head I put from the Dollar Tree. They had some rings and some spiders, and I put that, and this is what's going to go in the center. Isn't that going to be cute? So that's what I'm working on. We'll get that done here in a minute. We'll put him in there. All right, so I did that. So now I need a plain one. We want the rolls to go towards us, so we're going to come this direction. We're going to push excuse me, see all these frays? Trim them as you go. You don't have to look for them later. All right, we want that to go towards us. We do. That one's just got twisted a little bit, but it is in there towards us. Okay. So you want to make sure when you go on there, you want to pull and spread apart your other one so you're not laying over on top of that one. So we're going to give it a twist. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I hope that you're liking this so far. Give my page likes. Spread the love. Sprinkle the love. Whatever you can do, I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this. This is a Dollar Tree Halloween. I have some mesh I'm going to work up for. I have some mesh from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to work up for a Thanksgiving one, but the rest of the mesh I will use from Hobby Lobby or Craft Outlet, but I will still use the signs and ribbons and pumpkins and other accessories that the Dollar Tree has, and I use their frames and I use their placemats because I do like what they do offer. All right, so now I'm ready for the spider. We want it to go towards us, so I'm going to spread it this way, push my other one back out of the way. I'm going to grab the pipe cleaners from the back. I need to count. Let me see, I better count first. One, before I tie this on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. I need to recount that just to make sure I got that right. Sometimes they get too close and then I don't get a good count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, one more. One more on this section. So now we need just a plain cluster. We want the rolls to go towards us. So we're going to spread this here. And we're going to add our last one because I said 6, I believe, right? I shouldn't have put those on the table, but I'm kind of out of room, and so I wanted to go on and cut them for us so I wouldn't have to stop again, because I will show you how to cut the mesh and show you if you don't have you can always do it by scissors, but it is good to have you can always use your scissors, but it's also good to have a little rotary tool. Makes it much nicer. All right, so now we've done a plain one. So now look at it. Look how full it's getting. Isn't it looking pretty? You could do anything. It wouldn't have to be, you know, so much a skull, but since I used the skull ribbon, that's what I'm kind of gearing towards. All right, let me double check myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we did a plain one. We had the skull. So now we're ready for the purple, the mesh going towards us. We're going to start a new section because we finished our last bundle. Now you can do any kind of patterns. You can do any kind of, you know, ribbons, mesh coloring. You can do any season with the same pattern that I'm doing on these bundles. You use the 6-inch mesh, and I cut them at 10 inches. And I'll show you again in a moment because I'm going to have to cut some. How you make the bundles. They're very easy, and I'm going to finish doing what I have until I need to make a bundle, and then I'll show you what we're doing. All right, so now we're spread these apart. We'll make sure that one gets up there, and these are driving me insane. Sorry. Okay, we'll push that apart. We'll slide this up. Grab your back, get your bundle all situated, and then take your 2 pipe cleaners, join the ends, and just twist them all up. Kind of looks like a spider back on the back with all those pipe cleaners. All right, so that one we didn't have, so now we're going to do a skull, since the skull is next. Our mesh going towards us. I'm going to spread this out. Oops. If you see anything that's got frayed, take care of that as you go. I'm going to spread that apart, push that back, and I'm going to grab the 2 ends of the pipe cleaners, get myself situated there, and we're going to twist them together. Okay? So I've made bundles. I've made 3 different kinds of bundles because I have 2 ribbons, and then I wanted to separate them to give it filler, to make it fuller. I did one without a ribbon or without any tubing, but I used the same tubing with all the different ribbons. So I have that look. All right, so that was a skull. So now we need a bundle that doesn't have anything. So it's coming towards us. We'll spread this open. We'll go in here. We'll add that in there. We'll turn it over, get it situated, and twist it as much as you can till the ends. You can't twist anymore. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 3 more. So that one was without anything. Now we're going to go to the purple because that's next. And we want our mesh to roll towards us. So here we go. It's this direction. We're going to open that up. We're going to put it on the inside and the outside space. We're going to turn it over. We're going to make sure that that bundle in front of them is not in the way. Give it a little push there. Help you get some pipe cleaner and twist it on there. All right, I think I said we had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 2 more. So that has a ribbon, and we're going to do one that doesn't have a ribbon and goes towards me. So here it is. We're going to push back that bundle, put it in there, twist it over, hold your bundle, tighten it up. All right, the last one I used was the purple tubing. Trim up your pieces as you go. Don't pull them. Just trim them up. Now I did a plain one, so now and the purple one was before that, so now we're ready for the skull and spider. So here's the mesh towards me. I'm going to put that one in there. Oh, we've only got 2 more sections left. I won't have to cut too much mesh, but I will show you how I cut it so you'll know what I'm doing on it. I'm so thankful you guys are all with me. I'm thankful for all the likes and followers, the pages that people are liking our page. It's so wonderful. We just had our $25 Hobby Lobby gift card winner from King Sumo this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 7 in there. So we're ready to keep on going. We're ready. We've got 2 sections left. How cool is that? All right, so that was that skull. So we need a plain one, and we want it to go towards us. So we're going to go this way, and we're going to start a new section. And we're going to put it on the inner and the outer. Turn it around, give it a little push, get it tight on there, and then take your pipe cleaners and twist it on around. We can almost count what we're going to need now because we're getting close to that. So we had a skull, so now we need a purple. And it's going towards us, so we want to go this direction. And I think I've already got 1 on this one. Okay, so we really don't have many more that we'll have to make. But I wanted to show you in case we did run out, so you would know again what I did, how I come about getting all the bundles made, using pipe cleaners, cutting them in half, using 6-inch 3 colors of Hobby Lobby 6-inch deco mesh. Let's see. All right, so that one we need a plain one, and I have no more plain ones, I don't think. Nope, these are all. So let me count here real quick. I need 14 and I've got 3. So I need 11 more. 11, 10, 9, 8. So I need 8 more. All right, so we need 8 more. So what I've done, so I can show you, I've put all 3 of my meshes on my beautiful Ultimate Mesh Roller. Please, again, really go check that out. And I've got them all here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a clean edge. So I'm going to come across. Be careful that you don't roll over your hand. That would not be fun. My blade's getting a little bit dull. I might have to put out my new blade. All right, I'm going to push this over in my trash. I do have a trash can over here, in case you wonder. And we're going to do 10 inches, okay? So, I like to slide my something heavier there so it doesn't roll back up and I don't have to re-straighten all this because I like it to be nice and straight when I'm cutting. So I said I needed 8, right? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need 14. So 8 is correct. So 1, 2, and I'm just doing 10 inches. 2, all at once, all 3 colors. See how fabulous that is? Or you could cut them. You don't have, some people don't have all the things, bells and whistles, and it's okay. You will get there if you choose, or if you're just doing a fun Dollar Tree and you're just wanting to learn, then this is all you need to worry about. 1, 2, 3, 4, so we need 4 more. 5, 6, and we're going to make the bundles. So you'll get to see exactly 7, how I'm making the bundles. And last one. And 8. So, push that back, and almost used all of that. So I'm going to get my little Bodabra, which I love using. And I've got my, let's see if we've got enough pipe cleaners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect on pipe cleaners. I have more over here too. Good. We're perfect on pipe cleaners. We actually have a few extra that I made. So what I'm going to do now, just because I like to do it that way, so I know my colors and I can grab them and use the different colors. The less you mess with this, the better. So I just take it apart and it's ready to go for me, because it does fray and it does get crazy. The more you use it, the more it's going to get all messy on you. So try to use it, and the least amount of movement is the better. Right, we're almost done here. I'll separate the rest of these. 3 more, and then we'll start making our, now most of these I'm just going to make right now because we need separators, right? Because we still have a few more that have our ribbon in them, but we have a lot that we don't have separators for. So we'll have to make that as we go. All right, first of all, I do have these ribbons cut, so I'm going to go on and make 3 more bundles that have the ribbon in them, okay? So again, we're going to take it, we're going to open it up, so you want it to be the roll. You want to grab the top right section and the bottom lower section. Kind of makes a tube. You're going to push it down where it's like it just kind of meets together, and you're going to walk it out, and there's one of your bow ties. I'm going to put it in there. Then I'm going to grab, I don't have any rhyme or reason. I have a pattern when I put it on, but I don't have a rhyme or reason on how I put them in the bundle. So we pull it out, we walk it up, I put it in, and purple's left. So we're going to grab the upper right, the bottom, push that together, and just walk it out. And that makes a bundle. Now I've got a purple, I'm going to go on and use it. I'm going to go up the middle, put it on there. I'm going to grab my tubing, which I cut at 18 inches. I cut the ribbon at 10 inches and I dovetailed them. Dovetailed means you cut a section out, you fold it in half, cut it aside and at an angle, and that gives you your dovetail. And I've made the ribbons 10 inches. So I put it all on here. Then you pull it up and you have a bundle. Look how cute that is. You set here, take a half pipe cleaner, put it around to where it's equal on both sides, and then you twist, and then just twist your bundle, because that's all you have to do. So there you go, we've got that one. So now I'm going to do the bundle. You have your ends. You almost can get it to where you just do it so simple and so quickly, because you know what you're going for, you know what you're doing. And you just pull that out, walk that together, put it in there. Take your purple, grab the top corner, bottom corner, kind of push that down, kind of like tuck the ends, the centers, so you don't see the edges, and you place it there. So now I'm ready for the spider. I'm going to go right down the middle, Got that there. It's all kind of, you just add everything in there. It's kind of like a mix of a soup. Throwing it all in the pot. I just throwing it all in the Bodabra. Take this. Like I said, there's 18 inches. Push it down the middle. Grab it up. You have your next bundle. Take your pipe cleaner. Come around. Twist it. Give it a couple twists. You got another one. So we have one more bundle that needs to be made with the ribbons and the tubing. So I have so far used all the tubing, and I only use one package. So far I've only used one of each of the ribbon, and I used so far we're going to be using 3 of each color. So if that's the case, a $1 placemat, a $1 wreath frame, 2 different ribbons and 2 different meshes, that's 6. And then I use 9 ribbons, or the meshes. 9 and 6 is $15. So, and the skull is $1, so that's $16. So for under $20, $16 plus tax, we will have made a beautiful Dollar Tree wreath, and it's going to be fabulous for Halloween. People are going to love it. It's going to be so cute on your door. So I've got all the colors. I'm going to add the last ribbon I have. I'm going to add my tubing. I'm going to push it right in there. As I pull it up, there's my bundle. How cute is that? Put the pipe cleaner around the middle. Make sure it's even on both sides. Give it a really good tight twist. And now I've done all that I think I need for the ribbon. So now this will go pretty quickly. We're just going to make bundles that don't have any tubing or ribbon. Grab the top and the bottom, push that down, and then walk it out, put it in your Bodabra. Grab the top and the bottom, lay it down, walk it out. Hi, Sugar. How are you, honey? My Sugar's down here. She's been so sick all week. She's been sick. She's been to the vet twice this week. I tell you, my bird and now my puppy, they're driving me crazy. They're driving me crazy. All right, so we have a bundle without anything. These are easy. Put your pipe cleaner around, twist it, and there you go. So we're going to make the rest of these. They'll be very easy to make and very quickly. We won't have to take too much time at all to make them. Pull the centers down, grab the middle, walk it together, make a mustache, bow tie, put it in there. Grab the upper right corner, the bottom lower corner, push it flat, walk it and pinch it together, pull it up. There we have another bundle. Looks like a big mustache. Take your pipe cleaner in half, go across the middle, tighten it up. There you go. Let's see, I think I better do orange. I haven't done an orange on the bottom for a while. I think I better get that orange going on the bottom. I can hear the game on upstairs. The Chiefs are playing. So, go Chiefs. Okay, we only have 2 more bundles to make after this one. But how easy. I hope I've explained it all enough. I hope there's no questions. Everything from the Dollar Tree. I used the 14-inch wireframe. I bought black pipe cleaners. They have all different colors you can get. I've used the black pipe cleaners. I used 3 different deco meshes. I used the 6-inch one. I used the purple, the black, and the orange. I got 2 of each color, which made 6. And I got the skull there. I got the little rings there. And I got my ribbon with the skull heads on it and spider webs. And then the purple and black striped. And I bought the tubing, the 8mm tubing. I bought purple and black. And then I also have an orange placemat that I will put on the back of this when she's done. And we have 1 more bundle, and we should be able to finish this right on up. Are you still with me, everyone? I hope you're enjoying this. I hope I've explained it enough for you. I'm just doing the bundles and using it all from the Dollar Tree and making a Halloween wreath. Like I said, you can use any color. Just go get your signs and match your signs with your mesh that you're going to work, and your tubing and your material, and once you have a sign, then you can put everything else together. It's kind of hard to get a sign first, or unless you're shopping all at once and you can grab that sign at the same time. All right, here we go. We are ready to finish this up. I think we have everything we need. We've made all the bundles. We ended with the purple and black. So now we need a plain one. When we put them in, we want the rolls to go towards us. So I'm going to spread apart my pipe cleaner. I'm going to go in the outside two and the inside two. So the inside one and the outside in between, in the middle of them. And then you're going to turn it over. You're going to make sure you're not laying on your other bundle. So you want to kind of make sure it's up and give it a push. Oops, excuse me. There we go. And give it a push up in there real tight, and then take your pipe cleaners and twist them on up till they're tight all the way. So now we know we have a plain one. Now we need to have a skull. So we want the pipe to go towards us. This one's going towards us, so we're going to open that, put it on the frame, the outside, inside. Make sure we're not laying up against that other bundle. Take it, the two pipe cleaners, and twist in the back to where they're together. Can you see how I've done that? It's kind of look like a spider web, but once I place that backing on the back of that, all that's going to be covered, and you won't see it anymore. All right, so now we have we need to have a plain one. So we're going to put the next one in that doesn't have any ribbon. And after I put this one in, we'll count because we're getting closer to the end here. We want to make sure we only have 7 in each one. You can do 6 in each frame, in each section. You don't have to do 7, but I chose 7 because I thought it looked nicer and fuller, so that's what I went with, was 7. All right, so let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 2 more. So I'm going to need a plain one, and then I'm going to need a purple striped one. So here's the purple striping. It's going towards me. Spread that open. I'm going to go right inside there on those pipe cleaners. Spread them apart. Make sure you're not on the bundle before you. Come in the back. Push it down against the frame and twist those pipe cleaners together. That is so cute. Now we know we needed a plain one. We want the rolls to go towards us. So we're going to open this one here, and I think this is the last one in this section. And I've already got one started on this, so I actually only need 6 more, and I hope it could just be perfect that I've timed and made this perfect where we don't have to cut any more or do anything else. But we will if we do. All right, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're done with this one. So now we're going to go on, and we need to have a skull. So we've got a skull. We're going to open it up where the rolls go towards us, and we're going to spread that open and go inside there, keeping our bundle in front of us and behind us. Now we're working both ways. We're about to catch up with the other side, so we got to make sure we don't catch them on either one. So we've got 2 on this one. We should have 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might need to make 1 more, unless I've counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Yep, I might have, but that's okay. We'll make our last one. We've got plenty of stuff to make just a simple bundle one, and we'll fill that in. All right, so now I need a plain bundle. They go towards me. So here we go. This one works. We're going to spread it open, and we're going to put it beside here, trying to keep out of the way of our other bundles so we don't go over each other. Grab that. Now I've got the front and behind now that I'm trying to make sure I don't get over. So you'll just have to work it out the best you can. Your fingers might get a little sore because those little tiny pipe cleaners make you sore after a bit. But I tell you what, I'm not going to open another thing of ribbon because I've made it work with just one ribbon each. And I'll just add a filler. No one's going to know that I've only used, and I've got plenty of mesh to add that. So right now I need a purple. And I think I'm going to be fine here, really. I just might need to take one of the ribbons off and use it as a filler, I think, maybe. So 1, 2, we'll see here. We want it to roll towards us. So it's this way. We got to spread that open. Make sure we're not going to lay on our stuff here. And grab that. Open it up. And twist those two together. Make sure you spread the love. Spread some sprinkles of love. Sprinkle some love around. 4. So I will need to make one more, just a plain one, which we are good to go on. So I need a plain one. Oh, or do I have it? Oh, I've got it right here. Well, I may not have to. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have to. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. How cool is that? So we are good. Actually, I have one ribbon left over that I don't need, so I will just take and make a bundle because I've got everything I need, I believe, right here. You've got to make sure it goes towards you. Remember, all the mesh you want to have turned the same direction so it doesn't go backwards, and that's how you make it look pretty, is by all the work that you do getting it prepped and ready. So you don't want to mess that up once you've got it that far. Alright, so now I need a plain one, which I have a plain one. Yay. Rolling towards me, which I've got. So I'll open that up. Push that down in there. It's getting really tight now. So I've got one more left. I don't have to make any. I don't even have to use that. I'm good to go. I had already had one on here from when I first started making a pattern. I started off the frame, so I was already good to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more. Beautiful. How about that? Yay, yay. So we want to roll it towards us. This is done. How cool is this? This is really cool, girls and guys. I have some people email me like, there's guys on here too, and I don't mean to exclude you by any means. I'm glad each and every one of you are with me. Spread the love. Don't forget, if you haven't been out on YouTube, I'm out there. Subscribe to me. I would love that. All right, we did it. We did it. We did it. Look how pretty it is. Oh my goodness. So now this is when, if you see extras, the little frays, make sure you just trim them off. So we are ready, and look how full and fabulous this is. Can you believe that? Wow, that is really nice. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about any kind of other filler stuff. I already drilled the hole for my skull. I added a pipe cleaner, and then I added 2 half ends at the back so I'd have it long enough to come in here and secure it how I wanted it. So it's going to sit right in the middle of everything. So I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to attach it to the bottom, the smallest inside edge of the wire. We don't want to go up on top because we just want it on the bottom. Now I'm going to set and take and push all of this deco mesh, and also push that out so it's not all in here. So I'm going to go on and tighten this up some. If I don't like it, I can always make changes, but I want to go on and show you the rest of this and show you how to finish it off and put the placemat on it. I'd like to show you from start to finish on this. Even though I didn't do the whole video, it takes a long time when you're making those bundles. So that would be pretty boring to sit and watch all that bundle making. So I'm just going to shove all the mesh underneath her. We want her to set up here. She might want to try to get away from us, but we're not going to let her. There she is. What do you think? Do you like it? Oh my goodness, how cute is she? Or he. I always call everything she's. Don't mean to. All right, we're going to take care of all of our little loose ends. Cut those out. And now we have, now I could add, you could add things if you wanted. I have skulls, skeletons that you could add, but really I think it's enough just letting the, you could add those. There's all different things. I got some, I could add more spiders onto here, which, you know, I could add spiders, glue on some spiders. I don't have my hot glue gun on, but you could add those spiders, other skeletons. I also had some of these. I don't know, but I'll take them out real quick. I wasn't for sure what all on, but I think I kind of like just having her show off herself on the, and these are butterflies that you could add butterflies around. So you could do anything you wanted to do to add any kind of embellishments that you like on here. But I'm going to show you how we're going to put the back on with our placemat that I got at the Dollar Tree. So everything is at the Dollar Tree. Like I said, we'll cut everything off. I picked orange because I figured orange would be good. And I turn it over. Hopefully I won't squish her all up too badly. And I lay this across the back. Now, I'm going to, hang on one second, I'm going to get some tie because I need to have a tie on it. And I'll show you how I do my tie. If I can find some orange or red or something that jumps out at me pretty quick. My shelves are full again, and that's not a bad thing, except when you're trying to find something quickly and you don't find it so quickly because you don't have it in the right spot, or your shelves are full, and so it's not very accessible. Well, that's pink. Okay, I found some black. Black will work, right? And what I do is I use 18 inches of ribbing, just non-wired. Now remember, girls, on all the other ribbon, it's wired. You always want to try to buy wired ribbon because you can move it and make it and shape it like you wanted to shape it and do it. All right, so I've got 18 inches. Let me come back up here and we'll start back. I'm going to go to where the top of the head is. I'm going to take the top wire ring, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to tie a knot in the end and leave about 2 inches. Okay? Then I'm going to go right beside it, and I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to make another knot. See that? I'm going to make another knot in my ribbon and make it about 2 inches. Or a little more if you cut too much, but I don't like it to go above it. So here is 2 knots, and that's about perfect to hang. It doesn't come showing, and it's not too far out. Then I have these 2 tails. What I do is I come under, pull through, make it really tight, and then I'm going to come back around, and I'm actually making it a knot, like a bow tie. So I have a bow tie that I've tied off my piece with. So now I'm ready for my placemat. And I like to juggle it on here to where it's nice and even all the way around. And then I take zip ties and I poke down in here and I go around. And I don't place them really tight yet till I get it all finished. Then I also go around each side of my tie where I've tied on to make the hanger. So I go on each side. So you can secure these, but you don't have to really yank them down yet till you get it right where you want it. So you want to play it and balance it out to where it's even on all sides best you can. Like I said, I got these at the Dollar Tree. They have lots of different colors. You just got to watch them and grab them when you can. And there's no reason not to. I go get 30 or 40 if I see them of all the different colors. So I have them ready to go. All right, so now I'm going to put one over here. I just try to balance it out to where it looks good and centered. So I'm going to put this one right here. And then I'm going to come over here and I try to kind of like go across with it and balance it out. Kind of work back and forth so you don't have one side with an inch hanging over and the other side you see you see everything. So I try to just walk it around, make it look pretty, balance it out. And you know, I can't say that I use a certain amount. It just depends on. I try to do 2 around the top and then 3 on each side and then 1 in the middle. So that's what I try to do. So that's the method to my madness. And then once you get this all around here, and I'm going to do 2 more and then I'll be done. And then what I do, once I have them all on here and right where I think they need to be, then I go back through and secure them all a little tighter. And kind of snug them down a little bit more. So. I don't want to pucker it too much because I want it to lay nice. And then I come back through here and I take my wire cutters and just snip it off right down at the little square. I hope I haven't knocked off my spider. I decided to do this after I already glued my spider because I knew I wouldn't have my glue gun going that whole time. So, all right, once you get all these trimmed off, I set, and I don't want it to scratch anything, the walls or the fireplace or the glass or anything. I just set and twist that under to where that square is underneath now, and you can't see it, and it doesn't scratch anything, and we're good to go. And then while I've got it turned over this way, I'm going to set and trim off any little frays or things I see that might be bothering me. Now remember, they're always going to have some. But here you have your nice holder. It's very nice and secure. And then you have your, do you like it? Isn't it pretty? All from the Dollar Tree. I'll recap while you're looking at her. A 14-inch wire frame, 3 different colors of deco mesh, the 6-inch. I used 2 purple, 2 black, and 2 orange. I used 2 different ribbons, 1 skull and 1 black striped in the purple. I used 2 tubings, the purple and the black, and then I made bundles all the way around. I made bundles without any ribbon or tubing, and then I used bundles where I used the purple tubing and black tubing with the purple and black striped ribbon, and then I used purple and black tubing with the spider and skull heads. And I glued a little spider on her head. Isn't it precious? And you have a finished back. It's ready for anyone's front door. It cost under $20. It takes a little bit more time because of what we do, but that's okay. You can still make money, sell it, and it looks beautiful if you keep it. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, I'm Tammy with Trendy Treasures. Please stop by, visit my page, spread the love, show anyone you have that might want to do something like this. But remember, you can use any kind of mesh with any kind of sign, and you can make and do the same pattern, but use for Thanksgiving. Dollar Tree has fabulous signs. I will show you real quick. My next tutorial will be on, this is all Dollar Tree. Can you see that? And this is the sign. I don't know if I'm showing you very good at that light. It's always hard. And the sign, and this is all Dollar Tree. Isn't it going to be beautiful? yeah, so that's going to be my next tutorial. You girls and guys have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time, bye now.